Hi everybody! I wanted to welcome all of you to the brand new YouTube channel called Chronically Ill Diaries. This channel is for everybody out there. Specifically, I made this channel for those of us who live day by day chronically ill to chronicle our lives, to show the world, if they're brave enough, what it's like to live chronically ill. I don't care if it's autoimmune disease, if it's cancer, if it's some kind of neurological problem, if it's mental illness, it doesn't matter. If you suffer, this channel is for you. This channel is also for the healthy. Those of us who have friends and family who do not understand what we go through, who don't get the fact that sometimes we just don't have any spoons for the day. And those of you out there who are spoonies know what I'm talking about. I want this channel to bless everybody. I want this channel to become a place where you can come if you're going through diagnosis and just listen to our stories and know you're not alone. Or somebody who's been newly diagnosed that is scared, that doesn't know where to turn, and can find comfort knowing that you're not alone. This channel is also for friends and family who don't understand that sometimes it takes every ounce of all the energy that we have just to muster and peel ourselves off the sheets to start a day. I want this channel to bless everybody. I want this channel to be a source of encouragement and comfort for those of us who live chronically ill. Now it's time to introduce myself. My name is Misty, and I am chronically ill. When I was a kid, I had acute asthma. I was diagnosed, I think, in 2nd or 3rd grade. I don't really remember a whole lot, but it did try to kill me a few times. The first time I nearly died, I was 11. I was almost a little girl in the bubble, and I was on so many steroids and inhalers and all this kind of stuff that the medication just really destroyed my immune system. It destroyed everything, and I was like 300 and something pounds by the time I was like 16, 17 years old. It really sucked. But when I turned 18, I learned about holistics. I learned about healing yourself naturally, and so I started healing and treating my asthma naturally. I now have that under control. And I only have maybe one asthma attack a year, if that. I can't tell you the last time I had an asthma attack or needed my breathing machine, which is awesome. I still keep everything around just in case, because you never know when your lungs are going to be like, I hate you, and just quit working. But my newest diagnosis came last year, and it was a real shock. I suffer from primary biliary cirrhosis of the liver. This is an autoimmune liver disease, which means I don't even get to brag about how I got it. You know, if people are like, so, oh my god, how'd you get cirrhosis? I can't be like, I partied. No, I get to go, my body hates me and it's eating itself from the inside. How sexy is that? Along with that diagnosis comes the skin disorder that accompanies a lot of liver diseases. It's called pruritus. Imagine the worst itch you've ever had in your life. Times it by 1,000,000. Send it to your bones. And make that 24 hours a day. Doesn't that sound sexy? And because of that, you get, scars and wounds and general unpleasantness. And you can't see my scars that bad today because of the simple fact that the lighting is shitty in here. Oh, and I'm going to warn you, I have a mouth on me, so bear with me. If you're not one that likes to hear the language, I apologize in advance. I'm a sailor. I will try to curb it. My illness was kicked into high gear when I was pregnant with my daughter. We didn't know it. I didn't find out what my diagnosis was until last year, and she was 2 years old. The skin condition presented itself first during my pregnancy. They did all the tests to see if it was the pregnancy rashes, and it wasn't. They did every test they could imagine to figure out what was going on with my skin. Sometimes they would put me on steroids and that would help the itching, and they were like, well, we can't keep you on steroids forever, that's not good. So the moment they would take me off the steroids, the itching would come back, and I didn't understand. It is the most maddening feeling in the world to have an itch you can't get rid of. And it just keeps going and going and going. And it feels like the only way to make it stop is to rip your skin open and scratch your freaking bones. And you know for a fact that's not going to do anything or any good at all. But it's just there. And it'll wake you up in the middle of the night. Imagine just getting good and asleep and you're tired and you're in your bed. And it starts and it wakes you up out of a dead sleep. And all you can think about is scratching that itch and getting it off and making it stop and just making it quit. And you can't. You have to wait till the flare stops. And it is just the craziest feeling in the world. You feel like you're nuts because you can't get it to quit. And there are people that commit suicide over that itch. I, for one, am not one of them because I'm not going to let it win. But it's depressing because you're always covered in wounds from your head to your toes. It makes for interesting conversation considering most people think I'm a meth addict. The liver disease, yeah, it's no fun either. I go yellow. It's called jaundice. Well, it's been a lot lately, but so I get to, change colors. I joke it off and say it's my superpower. But yellow is not my color. I can tell you that much right now. My skin is dry. I think I probably could buy stock in lotion and become pretty rich because of all the, freaking lotion that I use. I'm tired all the time. The fatigue is debilitating. I swear there's times I could be falling asleep standing up like a horse. Seriously, for real? Sometimes I'm so fatigued I can't even pick up my own daughter, much less stay awake. And I swear if it's too bad, it just feels like I have narcolepsy because I'll just nod off to sleep. If I get still, it's all she wrote. It's not fun. And I have a 3-year-old, so we can imagine what it's like having that kind of fatigue with a kid who's very, very active. If you guys see me scratch or fidget a lot, it's because I itch all the time. It's not because I don't shower, and it's not because I don't take care of myself. It's because of the itch. I have pain in my abdomen when it flares. It's just generally uncomfortable. It's ruined my body. I mean, it's just my teeth. See that? It's killing my teeth because of the dry mouth. There's mornings I wake up and I can't even swallow. I have to literally get up, go get water just to wet my mouth so I can just swallow in the morning. Or my mouth is so dry that like my tongue is stuck to the top of my freaking mouth or the side of my mouth or my lips it's just gross, guys. It's gross. And being covered in sores from your head to your feet in all the wonderful places, if you can imagine. it's a lot of fun. But I'm very, very much into holistic healing. I'm about 80% vegan, and I say 80% because there's a couple of things I'm having a hard time giving up. Dairy is one of them. I'm trying. But God, I love cheese and ice cream. I don't drink milk anymore. But cheese and ice cream, yeah, I'm gonna say it's a little difficult. I have a beautiful 3-year-old daughter who you will probably see sometimes in my videos. I am 32 years old. I am young, and I am doing everything I can to stay alive so I can see my baby girl grow up. I will tell you guys in videos how I take care of myself, how I try to heal myself. Some of it you're going to be like, that's really cool, rock on. And others you're going to be like, you do what? That's disgusting. But if it's going to keep me alive so I can see my baby grow up, I'm going to do it. I also have very supportive family. I'm 32 and I still live with my parents because for the last year and a half I've been too sick to function. I'm just now well enough to go back to work, and I found out today that I'm no longer a stage 2, 3, really I'm no longer a stage 3. It has regressed to a stage 2, and I'm so excited about that. So what I'm doing is working. Illness is reversible, and people don't believe that, but if you take care of your body, it is reversible. Have hope. I don't want this to be too long. I'm very much a rocker girl, as you can tell, a little bit gothic, a little on the strange side. I'll probably be the spooky one of the group. But I love art. I'm a photographer and an artist, and I love all things creative. And I hope you enjoy sharing my world. And I can't wait to get the other intros uploaded. So if you have any questions, do me a favor and ask below, and I will answer as much as I can. Please hit like and subscribe so that you can keep up with all of us chronically ill friends. And I look forward to each and every person who subscribes and becomes part of the family. So I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, whichever it is that you are, whatever time it is when you watch this. I hope you are blessed. Please don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to the Chronically Ill Diaries. See you later.